Hello, YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are checking out some Devante the One. Devante the One is another creator who likes to do anime content, and this was suggested by one of my viewers and somebody who's been around the community quite a bit in recent history. So I thought, you know what? Sure, let's check this out. I have only seen any of Devante's shorts. I haven't seen any of his long form content, so I'm excited to see what's going on. And especially since it has to do with Devil May Cry, the Netflix version has hands like no other. I haven't seen the Devil May Cry Netflix series. I saw one that came out in the early 2000s. When was that? When did that series come out? I don't know. Anyway, but I've heard good things about this version of it, which unfortunately I just haven't had a chance to find it and watch it. I've seen clips. It looks really good. Anyway, let's check it out, see what happens.
Okay, I just want to ask y'all something before I start anything of this peak franchise. How many of y'all...
Hey, what's up, bud? What's up, bud? You can ask me anything.
Oh, when this new Devil May Cry 2025 intro played, recognize this song. Lit.
Damn.
Biscuit rolling. Okay. Now, how many of y'all right after was scrolling on YouTube and got this video in your recommend?
Devil May Cry 4 music video, Limp Bizkit rolling. I probably should have watched the series before getting into this video. Oh well.
Minutes.
Maybe this will finally get me to go and watch the series. I do need something to watch.
Insane! Crazy, right? The intro for Devil May Cry 2025 was foretold 16 years ago by some random. Bruh, I found this video on accident while me and my brother was in Discord reminiscing on old WWE game soundtracks from back when we were kids in the early 2000s. I didn't even know this video existed.
That is really cool, though. Whoever made that video, man, that must... You must have been just that meme with Leonardo DiCaprio just pointing at the TV what the hell? It's the thing! It's the thing!
Whoever it was that did this video, my brother or sister, you have a personal invitation to the cookout ready to be delivered to your doorstep as we speak. Because you right now are Himothy or Hermity. Also, just to clarify, I grew up on the original DMC games in 2007 anime, not so much the manga. And I looked up.
Yeah, 2007 anime. There it is. That's the one. That's the one I did see.
If this new DMC was canon to the main timeline. Did a little bit of research. I have no freaking...
Currently, no, it is not canon to the main timeline. That's fine.
Clue. If it is, cool. If it isn't, fine. I ain't losing sleep over an alternate adaptation. But if you do...
Hey, see, that meme. That's Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Am I dumb? I'm probably dumb.
That's your prerogative, and I accept your frustration, because I definitely will show mine later in this video. Devil May Cry 2025. Yes, okay. Sir. As soon as I heard the news, it had me barking like a dog waiting on his master at the door. Because this ain't just an anime. It's art. It's chaos. It's a religious experience. It is peak emo energy. I'm willing...
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The Devil May Cry series is just such a shitpost of an edge fest. It's so good. It's so good. I never really got a chance to really get into them, but everything I've seen or have gotten into with Devil May Cry has just been peak and fun. It's just been epic, edgy, and just equal parts goofy. And that's just my jam. I love it.
To bet every dollar inside my grandma's bank account that it'll awaken something inside of you. Probably your inner 2006
everyone was wearing fingerless gloves. Yeah.
Self who used to wear fingerless gloves yelling jackpot at random Big Mama cookouts. When the 2007 anime dropped, I was hyped then, and a brother's hyped now. The hair, the guns, the demonically tight leather pants. Dang. I was just happy to see Devil May Cry back in anime form, starring the legend.
Agreed. We need more Devil May Cry anime. Come on, give us more. Once again, saying this as I have not seen this version. Now I feel like I'm just depriving myself. And what am I doing with myself? Why haven't I not seen it? What have you been watching? What have you been watching Freeform? F tier Isekai slop. I should really watch something peak.
And himself. Back at it like a crack addict. Mr. Violence in a coat. Looking like he ain't aged a day since 2001. And still somehow paying rent by killing demons and making sarcastic one-liners. Like, look at this man. Red coat, still flapping. Chest, still out. Hair, still defying physics. Even though I wish.
Nice. I mean, you guarantee that man has dropped like a ton of hair gel in there. But it is still very fluffy looking, so... maybe not.
They started out with his original hair. Still flexing, still stepping. In a world of budget cuts and anime dads, Dante remains the most aura-farmed uncle at Big Mama's barbecue. And yeah.
Aura-farmed uncle at Big Mama's barbecue. That's a good line. Although, in 2007, the 2007 anime, he wasn't like a goofball. It was more just aura-farming, edgy, and epic. But then again, a lot of media at that point wasn't really like leaning into goofy as much. Nowadays, they're really leaning into the goofy, letting media be funny, even when they're trying to be serious, which I actually do very much like. Fun fact, this version of Dante is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, who voices Nero from the video games. That's funny. That's funny.
Virgil is in it. You'll know it's him when the screen turns blue, classical music starts playing, and you might hear a storm approaching. Next thing you know, somebody gets belittled, then catches a clean cut to their entire body in half a second before the sword is even unsheathed. Golly! Talk about adding insult to injury.
I got you, boo.
Ah, yes. Man, I love how he just reminds his opponents of how
you are not worthy as my opponent.
See they are before he slices their entire body in half. So poetic.
I need more power.
Bro only speaks in bars. We all.
He only speaks in edge, okay? He is a pizza cutter. That's all he speaks in.
Oh, dude, King. All right. Now that I've successfully made you laugh and giggle. Not me. What the? Hey, shut your lame ass. Now that I've successfully made you laugh and giggle, it's time for me to make that brain clap and jiggle. What?
Huh? What are you talking about? Don't you do nothing with my brain. You stop that.
Hell, dude! What the fuck?
DTO's facts and frustrations.
Halfway through the season, it ain't take me long enough to notice a couple things that changed and officially made this series different from the 2007 DMC. Because initially, I thought it would be a continuation of the 2007 anime, the same series linked back to the games. Just to
hold on. What did that say? God tier arcs, great arcs, enjoyable filler. We don't really talk about this. I think this is... I don't know which one is the, oh wait, no. Enjoyable filler. No, that was one of the more recent video games. That's the most recent video game, I think. I think this might be the anime. Not sure.
Just to find out, no, it's not. I think all of us OG fans had our smiles slowly turning into RBFs as the episode
resting bitch face
went by. The plot, different. The characters, different. The action and animation, rightfully so, actually, different. I actually believe, alongside the actual good writing of the main antagonists like Baines and the Rabbit, the many tributes that paid homage to the past games and DMC series, that the action and animation was a major factor that saved it from the big bad fan base ready to blow its house down. Like, we already know DMC, story lore and compelling characters aside, is known for its over-the-top action, and that's exactly what the Netflix DMC delivered.
Good, that's what you need to, because that is one of the things that I do know about the Devil May Cry franchise, right? It is all about that flashy, over-the-top, ridiculous combat and action. Things are exploding when there is no explosions, period. You swing your sword and there is just gouts of flame, lightning, and whatever the fuck is going on here exploding all over the screen. You look at this thing, if you have a condition, you're going to go into a shock. Let's put it that way, okay? That's what this series is. So if the anime is not delivering that, you got a problem.
Fantastic action sequences drenched in high quality animation. Like, bro, had no
Did he just use a pool set as buckshot?
business looking this good. It's like the animation team pulled up like they got beef with other studios. Mappa, Ufotable, Bones, everybody can catch these hands. They had Dante out here smiling while committing war crimes. Bro really think he in a Nike commercial. Clearly, the animation team been animating at 60 frames per second so they can clock out early and devil trigger a single whack because they like doing hood rat stuff with their friends. Literally, every episode's beautiful. Every frame's a desktop wallpaper. Except that one scene where Dante's face looked like it was melting
I mean, that could be a wallpaper for some people.
off. Ooh-wee. Probably a homage to the classic PS2 graphics. Am I mad?
Fuck no, baby.
Am I gonna blow the little pig's house down after this? Maybe. Because even though the Netflix version took a big fat axe, butchered some characters, and isn't directly tied to the natural lore of the series, I genuinely felt like both shows were still great to watch, especially if you're not an OG fan. But I ain't finna sit
Then I'll probably enjoy it. It is a wallpaper to some people, true.
here and act like they both didn't have two major flaw differences along with some other differences that held them back both from reaching peak greatness. For example, number one, the '07 one had a budget problem, but the writing was still
Booty butt cheek budget, but stayed true to the original lore and characters. Okay. But I thought, I have to rewatch the original DMC anime. Like, I really enjoyed that anime. It was really fun.
true to the original lore and characters. The absence of that Munyon made a big difference, which they still did fantastic despite the low funds. I still think the 2007 version had stylish combat sequences and an authentic combat aesthetic, even though some of them lasted like 3 seconds. That along with the slice of life story was made with love and care by Madhouse, and that's something I can respect about it. If they didn't lack that Munyon, I can only imagine how much
Imagination.
the budget, if they had it, would have made the '07 version peak cinema. Oh my God! Toss me the lighter. Number two, the Netflix show has fantastic action, but
Great budget, but questionable writing with different plots and butchered characters. I mean, the butchered character thing is subjective to a lot of people. With different plot, we just learned that there is actually a way of doing certain things that, you know, you don't have to always follow the plot line of the overall series. It can be this is a standalone series. As an OG fan of the original DMC games and the other media, he's right. This kind of isn't for us. Yeah, it's a good way to get people into the series and want to get more into the series, because if you have a different characters from the rest of the series, that's fine. You just need to have something new and exciting to grab people. Be like, hey, come here for a second. Let me show you a world that you're going to enjoy. This is what our world looks like. Now go check out the rest of it.
questionable writing that had a whole different plot and butchered some characters, which was the biggest thing that annoyed the hell out of me about this version of DMC. The damn characters. Most, if not all, main characters got butchered. For example, Lady. Yeah, you Miss Mary. In the games in '07 version, she was all right. But ooh, the Netflix version, she was a straight pain in my ass. Completely messed up her character. And don't even get me started on Dante. Oh, brother, if you're gonna have a different take on Dante, at least stick to the source material more. There's a clear difference between this man and this man. This Dante, the original, even in his youth in the early games, was confident, competent, charismatic, confidently playful, witty, cocky but can back it up, had a magnetic personality, cool under pressure, and was a straight gangster in combat.
Yeah, that's how I expect, you know, Dante to be. Is that not what they did? I thought he was like a real badass in the fight scene, so I'm concerned.
And knew how to flip the switch when need be. We saw Dante in the games go from lighthearted to an experienced pro who never lost a single brain cell throughout the entire thing and held frame no matter who he fought. This Dante, the Netflix version, was portrayed as more ignorant, naive, and straight up weak, despite being a quote-unquote experienced demon hunter. Oh yeah. Not only did they butcher his character, but they butchered his power. In the Netflix version, Dante...
I see the problem. They nerfed him big time so that he could be able to grow with the story. I see.
is far, and I mean far, weaker than he was in the games. Straight butchered, like disrespectfully butchered it. Ain't no way he should have been that damn weak. You came out of Sparta's ball sack. You telling me you can't dodge a tranquilizer? Get your weight up, little bro. We gonna have
Dodge the tranquilizer? He can't even tank it?
to take this Dante, put him in the backyard and make him do some suicides. When I first started the Netflix series, I had my hopes up because I know his true power and speed. So I was wondering if he would still have it like he does in the games. In one scene in the beginning, the way Dante was moving in that shootout scene, you would have thought bro was still Hemi Bravo the whole damn series. It was
Hemi Bravo's a good line.
the first time it showed Dante acting and moving a small fraction like he does in the games. Chat.
Well, he's only dealing with normal grunts, right?
Y'all gotta understand, this nigga was moving so fast, he was shooting at himself alongside the ops thinking they're still shooting at him in another direction. Like,
Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
like, bro, look at this.
Who are we shooting at?
That's good. Okay, that's a good scene. That's a good joke. Who are we shooting at, guys? I don't know if he even mentioned it, but they changed some crucial lore about the world and the series that's fully contrary to the basic basis of the game. That scene was funny though. Yeah.
That was the most disrespectful yet gangster move I ever seen a character do in a long time.
Right?
Like, bro really wasted bullets just to pull off a joke mid-shootout. Man, I love this dude. If that's Nerf Dante, then I can only imagine how much ass he would have had pinned on a wall if they incorporated his true strength and speed. I don't know if they trying to depict Dante's inexperienced fledgling years in this series or whatever, but damn, it was pissing me off how much his ass was on the wall instead of his ops. Cause dude, he's half Sparta. His combat was still good, but it wasn't in his proper greatness. It's like they put their foot on the pedal and started slowly taking it off. Him struggling a bit with some higher ranked demons in its human form, especially since it's a different depiction and it's not prime Dante, whatever. I'll
Just shooting a guy, keeping him up in the air and just walking around in a circle, just doop 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 doop.
give him that. However, he ain't have no business being manhandled by Lady of all people. I don't care what none of y'all say. Ain't no amount of anti-demon tech in the world should be able to consistently make this man a round of applause and get his ass clapped. Not once, but 4+ times. Like, do y'all not remember
Oh my god. Yeah.
how much of a peewee she was to Dante in DMC 3? No, Devontae, we don't. YouTube is
Newbies to the franchise. Oh, that's me. That's me. But yeah, no, I can understand that.
free. And I don't want to hear nothing about Devontae. She got anti-demon bullets that blow him up on impact and all.
You still have to be able to hit, and she shouldn't been able to hit. He's been dodging bullets right in scene 1 to the point where he ended up joining the firing squad.
Other types of crazy gadgets. She's a human being, limited to her human capabilities, even with tech. Dante is half Sparta. His mama had that legendary demon schlong shoot up her club and birth 2 units. God dang. Sound
Oh, that's a way to put it.
like only one freak came out that night. Dante's reflexes, strength, durability, and speed are something a regular human, even with tech, can never achieve. Not a single bullet by her or any other human should have touched him. That girl thinks she's Samus with that suit on. And even then, unlike her, Samus's body was altered. Just think about it. In other depictions, games, etc., he moves even dozens of times faster than this, which just adds more salt to my wound. Again, like I said, it's like they put their foot on the pedal and slowly started to take it off. As time went by, something started getting real fishy. You telling me one episode that man dodging multiple bullets and humiliating his enemies, then later he's too slow to grab an amulet from a regular human being? Ay Dios mío! And what felt like even more of a punch to the nuts, how the hell was Dante not immediately turning Agni and Rudra into Swiss cheese? Bro had Devil Trigger and only got 1 KO.
Okay, I'm starting to see some issues. So yeah, they do that a lot in the series, especially today, where they take the main character who's supposed to, in all the lore that they've shown, in all the settings that they put them in up until this point, they've shown this character is broken. And for whatever reason, in order to make sure that the plot is able to move forward, they take that brokenness, snap it over their knee, snap it over their knee again, so now that we're at a quarter, and then give us a quarter strength version of that person for no inexplicable reason. They fail at what they're supposed to do, even though they should have been able to, succeed that a little bit. They lose to people that they really shouldn't lose to, all because, once again, the plot needed them to. And it's honestly just lazy storytelling. Once again, you're saying this character has the ability to go full Sparta, which I'm assuming is kind of like the equivalent of Satan or something like that. He's able to dodge bullets, move faster than the human eye can track, and deliver powerful, like when he was a kid, was strong enough to, with a little push of his little kid hand, throw his brother into a piece of furniture and knock that furniture over. As a 5-year-old. You can't even do that as an adult half the time, okay? Yeah, it's lazy writing. You can make him fail, but make him fail with sense. It makes sense to make for him to fail. Or just don't show him being that overpowered right out the gate. Make this an origin story where he's just coming into his power or something like that. I don't know. You could have made it a little bit better than that.
MC3, he was dog walking him without the devil trigger. Now they treated him like little bro? Man, I could never. Bro in the games was literally surfboard, skating on his ops. Nigga, wasn't no tidal waves coming. There's a reason why Dante stands at the top of the video game powerhouse with many others, and I hope they incorporate that more as time progresses.
Oh, we're getting a season 2 potentially? But it is Netflix. They might pull the plug on it before it even gets a first episode.
With this other Dante, cause geez, he needs more power. Yes, Virgil, he does. Honestly, chat, this show is an alternate adaptation. So despite its many cons and pros, I still enjoyed it and have decided to look at it in a positive light, especially since it's non-canon. Cause if it was canon, we ride at dawn. My bad. I don't know where that came from.
It's canon to its own universe. Thankfully, it's its own separate universe, uses the same IP, uses the same characters, but that's one of those things where it's like, you could have told the exact same story with new characters. You did not have to, you didn't have to actually, like, take an existing IP and twist the characters in order to fit your narrative. If you think you could have done better than the original creators, make your own. Until that point, just stick to the original scripts with these guys. Let the main character, let the original characters be the original characters. You don't have to break them every single time. But once again, it's its own story, it's its own canon. So just enjoy the story for what it is. Criticize it where you can, and yeah, just enjoy it.
Anywho, let's not blow this version's house down just yet. Keep
just
that big bad wolf in chains. Seriously. Think about it. It's a different take on the story and characters. It's basically a different timeline. Virgil ain't motivated yet. This Dante don't got Ebony and Ivory yet, which we're getting.
Oh, so yeah, it is kind of like he's just kind of finding himself sort of idea.
Season 2. This Dante was given room for a lot of character development. This Dante has room for growth combat-wise, even though he should not have been getting thrown around like a rag doll most of the season. The show was still great to watch in my opinion. I personally enjoyed it. Yeah, it's got some very questionable parts, but I feel like the internet always...
I'm curious what he means. I'm watching this series again, and I'm going to rewatch 07, I think. I need to, because it's been a minute, and I really like that. I really like the 07 series. It was fun.
Looks into the negative of things more than the positives. Somebody gotta always just point out the negatives. That's why I'm excited for season 2, but I'm preparing my mind for it to either make my tail wag or piss me off.
Is this him shouting out his Patreon? I think so.
Hey, listen.
Shawty sipping Chardonnay and playing life.
Golden play. Oh yeah, he's got 2.4 mil. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Probably not going to watch this because this is a little bit of a music montage and probably all of his Patreon members. But yeah, no, this was fun. This was a fun video. I like Devante. Am I not? I'm subscribed, right? No, I'm not. I am now. Let's do that. Make sure you go like and subscribe. All that fun stuff. Yay. Wah! Hey, did you enjoy that? Was it funny? Well, come and check it out live over at twitch.tv/freeform_art. Make sure you put the _art. We have lots of fun there. We enjoy ourselves, and we want to see you over there. So come on and hang out. See you in a bit.